Hello, my friends. In today's very special episode of Stryker Breaks the Bank, I sent the best card I've ever pulled live for myself away to PSA. There's one card in here, and it's a monster. Let's hope it gems up. This is a blind reveal. I did not look. We're going to see it together for the first time. I also did a little Christmas shopping at Heritage Auctions for myself, and I'm going to reveal some of the biggest comic books I've ever purchased. And I'm going to open up a little package from Dean. He sent some things in a care package to give to the Slammers. If you're ready, then I'm ready. Let's go! Okay, we're going to start right here with a very special opening. Just make sure my name and address and all my info isn't popping off right here. But you may recall this package. You may recall this card from such episodes of Stryker Breaks called the 12-hour celebration of 100,000 subscribers. I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals. Me and everybody else feels like they should be winning more games. Hopefully they start that tonight. 9:48. Anytime. No. Ah! We hit the ceiling. No way. Shohei rookie auto. No way. Oh. Yes. Oh my. Ah, I didn't expect it. Oh, yes. Hit of the 12-hour stream right here. Woo! I'm a little nervous. This is the only one. I had to send it away like one of the expressways because it's such an expensive card. It looks perfect. I didn't see a flaw. I didn't see a single flaw with this card. One problem is it sat in its card saver, which if you don't know, you got to use these little card savers when you send cards to get graded to PSA. So it sat in this card saver for like, I don't know, months and months because I just didn't send it away individually. I didn't want to. Then I got 3 orders together. I'm like, I'm just going to send it with everything else. So it kind of got dusty, and I'm really hoping it was all good inside, or else I may have to crack and resend if there was some dust or something on there, because I didn't reopen it. Oh, please, please, please be a 10. Just gonna rip it off like a Band-Aid. Oh, it's a 9! Why? There are no scratches. It looks to be centered. Tell me, give me the notes. Does it have notes? Dude, this is a travesty. Give me the notes. For a card of this magnitude, they do give you grader notes when you spend the big bucks. This is the first time I've ever gotten grader notes. So I have never looked at it before, but let's look at it together. Just says right here in your order details, grader notes. And, surface, dimple, front, middle on thigh. What? Let's look at this again. All right, let's zoom in here on this. I wonder if I can zoom in on the old phone. Okay, look at the thigh, front, middle on the thigh. Do you see it? I see something, I guess. The tiniest thing. Look at right there. Can you see that in the light? Let me take it out of this. Very kind of them to put it in a soft sleeve too. But Let's see if we can get a good look at it. I mean, I can kind of see this tiny little thing in the perfect light, but that can't be enough to take it down to a 9. That's the only grader's notes, and you give me a 9 on that? Everything else is perfect. There's not one other note in the grader's notes. Wow. Well, geez, I suppose it's not a Gem Mint 10 then. I just wanted to go through and show you this card and what people are asking for and what it has sold for. Here is a PSA 9 with an auto 10. They want $10,000 on it, and there are 10 watchers. This is a PSA 10. They want $8,500. There's 46 watchers, and those are the only autographs from 2018 Bowman's Best that are even available for sale. There's only 2 of them, 3 of them. Sold listings? PSA 10, $8,500 for that card. A gold just authentic is $7,000. $4,600 for an 8, and that's sold via auction. So I would have to say then a 9 would be in between $4,600 and $7,500. So I guess it's still like maybe like a $6,000 card, $6,000 card at this point, although that basically it cost me let's just say $1,500 going from a 10 to a 9 for a nearly flawless card that you wouldn't even know. I looked at this thing for like an hour and I didn't see anything wrong with it, but hey, at least I see that an 8 went for, I thought this was a $6,000 card and a 10. Turns out it's like an $8,500, $75 to $8,500 and a 10. So it's not the end of the world. Next up, I was telling you that Dean sent something for the Slammers. He got a card in the mail that I mistakenly sent to him, and he was kind enough to send it back. And not only that, but it says giveaways for Slam Fam from Dean. So I'm going to include these cards in with some of the upcoming breaks. Randomly, you may get one of these in your package. That's all I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to leave it to. So if you happen to get, well, let's look. One of these bangers, you can thank Dean. Oh my gosh. Dude. This is the Secretary Bird 1 of 1. This is the schmancy Secretary Bird that I made, and I guess Dean got it. Sometimes I do these things and I send them away with the break packs. It says, my greatest friend, signed in gold ink, big fat platinum 101, and I schmancied everything up with some colorful paint pens. This thing it's very, very important and valuable. And the SSSSSP early Stryker breaks autographed card. This is a series 5. Okay, this was at the point where I wasn't putting the print run on each one of these cards, so I don't even know. This is a limited print run I put on the front, 250. There's only 250 of these cards that exist, and there's only a handful of ones that are autographed. Dean, you legend, giving these away. We got a 2024 update Matsui. That's a black parallel, and that is a SGC 9, 30 of 74. That's sweet. That looks nice in a little card tuxedo there. Got a lot of SGC stuff, and a Skeens rookie, 9.5, with the 89 design. Very nice. And a 10, a Gem 10. Aaron Judge, 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Wow. Well, Slammers, if you get one of these cards in your break packs, it's from Dean. Thanks, Dean. You're the man. And finally, I told you I did a little shopping at Heritage Auctions. I had to open this box because I didn't even know what it was. It takes these folks quite a while to ship. I'm not used to it. I remember checking checking the tracking a few times. And I just gave up because it took quite a while. But let's get into it. They mummified these things. If misplaced during shipment, okay. Not misplaced. I don't know if you know this or not, but I am a comic book collector as well. Been collecting comics since I was a kid. My dad got me my first comic for Christmas, and it had to have been early to mid 90s, early 90s, maybe like 93. I can't remember the exact date, but he bought me some Green Lanterns and put them around the Christmas tree open, so there were just comic books out there. And that was the birth of the love for Green Lantern and comic books in general. And this run right here, I broke the bank. Oh, here's number 1. And it is a 9.8 first appearance of Carnage in a Spider-Man. And this is 92. This is a 9.8, a real beaut. A real beaut. Just immaculate. I mean, what else can you say about it? 9.8 white pages. This is one of the ones I wanted. I'm looking for more Copper Age, Bronze Age to Copper Age stuff from when I was a kid. I'm going through quite a little nostalgia phase where I'm collecting things from the 80s and early 90s. What do you think? Let's keep unrolling this masterpiece of packing. Okay, next up. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Amazing Spider-Man number 300. And this is a McFarlane cover. This is an iconic cover. It's the black suit. The origin and first appearance of Venom is in this comic book. And it's got that wonderful Todd McFarlane design with the webbing. He's the best at webbing, just making it look three-dimensional and alive. And I have been looking at this comic for quite a while, years and years. And it's always been really expensive, but I finally found it for a good price. It's a 9.8. And it is pristine. Of course, 9.8 is basically the best you can get. I've seen 10s, but not of like mass-produced comic books. Only custom-made ones. And the beauty of this and the story, the origin story, the completion of the story is that this completes my Black Suit Spider-Man / Venom run, and I've now got everything that I sought out to get. Got a 9.8 Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8, and this is the origin of the alien symbiote that becomes Venom. So it's the origin of the black suit, how Spider-Man came across it, and then the two first appearances of the black costume. This is Marvel Team Up number 141. This is 1984. And this is a 9.4. I didn't feel the need to go too crazy on this one because I don't have any nostalgia towards this. I don't remember this book back in the day, but this is one of the parts of the run that I really had to get. So I thought it was fine in a 9.4. It looks really good. And it's really just kind of about the visual appeal, the visual look to me. I'm not super diehard in getting a 9.8 on this one in particular. But I've also got a 9.6 copy of ASM 252. This was also 1984, and this ties with the Marvel Team Up for the first appearance of the black suit, the black costume. But I really love this design because it's got that Amazing Fantasy 15 homage cover, but he's in the black suit instead, and man, it just looks so good. I absolutely love this book, and I got a 9.6, and it's got the custom graphics on the top too with the black suit. I really like how they started doing this, and you can get it with regular Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Man, or Venom. You know, of course, this one I bought like this. I haven't sent a comic away to get graded yet, but I'm really happy that I've completed my run. Next up, last but not least, definitely not least, it's a book I've been dealing with. Oh, kind of it's a strange. Okay, we'll just, whatever. I'll put it in my own. Amazing Spider-Man 129, the first appearance of the Punisher. And this is one I bought it before, but it was not, so I bought a 9.2 in the past, and it was not in the condition that I was hoping for a 9.2. I didn't get a great look at the pictures. I mean, they didn't show all of the kind of strange things that were wrong with the 9.2 that I got. But this 9.4 was actually the same price, if not a few $100s cheaper than the 9.2. And the 9.2 that I had the purple staining on the top and the bottom, and it really took away from the visual eye appeal. And I did not like that. This one doesn't have it, and it is crispy. The only thing that could be a little bit better would be the white pages. It's off-white to white, which is not that big of a deal, but this is 1974. So this thing has been floating around for many, many years. Oh, the back is immaculate as well. Look at the color. And the Evel Knievel back. I mean, that is a beautiful, bold, bright, bold, vivid white on the back. And I love it. I love the Punisher. I love Spider-Man. This is a crossover. This is going to hold its value for the rest of my life. It's going to increase in value for the rest of my life, I would imagine. Of course, things happen with collectibles. You never really know 100% what's going to happen to these things, but this is an investor piece for me, and hopefully I'll have this and my daughter can have it after I'm gone. I appreciate everybody for watching. Check out Stryker Breaks, and have a happy Christmas.